Good evening, everybody. Happy Saturday to you. I am your host, Sean Ferrell. Welcome to my channel. God is great all the time. All the time, God is great. Thank you to all my subscribers. Thank you. May God bless you all. Keep blowing up this channel. Subscribe and hit the like button. Tell other people about this channel. Blow it up. Um, let's get right. Hey, let's get right to it. Um, you know, mental health is invisible. Um, I know that's certainly true in my case. Um, Mental health is invisible, so you can't tell whether somebody is depressed. Excuse me. You can't tell if somebody is depressed, anxious, suicidal or not. But mental health is invisible. When you have um, mental health problems, you can fake a smile when you're depressed or feeling suicidal. You can get a lot of attention, DMs, and likes, and feel unlovable. Work hard and uphold all your responsibilities when you're at work. Then you just completely fall out when you get home. Um, look confident and have anxiety. Um, Look like you have everything and feel like you have nothing. Be surrounded by friends and feel completely alone. Text okay while you are crying your eyes out. So those are just some of the ways that mental health is invisible. I can tell you with certainty that I have showed up to work very, very depressed. I have showed up to work thinking about suicide. Um, the thing about that is when I actually started working, when I actually started working, um, I can sort of push that down. I can sort of push that. I know how to push that down. Um, I know how to push that down as far as working my first job. Um, I know how to push that down for about 4.5 hours. Um, so I'm really not. So I work in a fast-paced environment, so it's like snap. So really don't have time to you know think about you know um, your depressive feelings, feeling suicidal or whatnot. Um, but when I'm off the clock, that's when it rises again. So yeah, um, but I've noticed something. I've told y'all about this before. At my second job, um, my coworker is one of my coworkers is like really good at recognizing face language, as they say, as I like to say. I know they say body language, but face language is a thing too. He can tell when something may not be right with me, and so he asked me a couple of times, "Are you okay?" I said yes, and I just quickly walked out of the room because I didn't want him asking me no more questions. I did not want him asking me any more questions because I didn't want to say what I was going through or say what I was feeling at that particular moment because I just feel that at that time right there, um, I think it's more. I think it's more better for me to say I'm okay, and then just exit out stage right to um, start my work or whatnot. Um, but when I was younger, um, when I was younger at my first job, um, yeah, um, um, you know, like like I just said, fake a smile when you're depressed or suicidal. That's what I did. Just smile through all the dark things that just smile through all the dark things that I went through, and went on from there. You know, um, as far as feeling, getting a lot of attention, direct messages, whatnot. Getting attention or direct messages. No, that's something that I'm not really concerned with. But as far as feeling unlovable, yes. Um, I don't know if y'all, excuse me again. um, there was a song by Justin Timberlake. It was from the Bad Boys 2 soundtrack, and it was called um, "Love Don't Love Me." Okay, there's a saying where um, when you're happy, you enjoy the music. When you're sad, you understand the lyrics. So most of the time, I understood Justin Timberlake's "Love Don't Love Me." I understood it. Because I truly believe that. I truly believe that love doesn't love me. And that was a time where I was just in a really dark, depressed, down in the dumps place. And that's what depression tells you. I'm just now coming around. I'm just starting to feel loved. I've had people tell me, close friends, they tell me I matter to a lot of people, especially them. I just had my best friend tell me that. I just had my best friend tell me that because I told her about some thoughts of suicide that I was going through, and she texted me saying that she prayed for me, and she told me that I matter to a lot of people, especially her, and so that was something right there. That did something for me right there. Um, Working hard, upholding your responsibilities. Um, like I said, I do work two jobs. I know how to push that feeling down, and just know how to push that feeling down. Um, but when I'm off the clock, that feeling arises. Um, Even more so at my second job. Um, yeah, even more so at my second job. Um, you know, this past Friday, this past Friday, um, depression can strike without warning. You know, depression can strike without warning, and that's what it did this past Friday. It struck without warning. It just came on, and all of a sudden, suicidal thoughts came in, depressive episodes. had a depressive episode that lasted practically the whole day. Um, those thoughts of being a failure were inside my head. Being a burden was inside my head again. These thoughts were in my head all day until the time I laid down um, for the night. And they were in my head. Um, and I woke up this morning feeling a little bit better. Feeling a little bit better. It's getting a little bit better as we speak, hour by hour, minute by minute, second by second. It's getting better. And so, yeah. Um, I wouldn't say I collapse when I get home from work. Um, when I get home from work, because some days I don't exactly go home from work. I either I go to the gym, lift weights, and then go home. But when I do get home, um, it's sort of like depression kind of, some days depression kind of falls like an avalanche on me. Not every day, but some days my depression falls like an avalanche on me when I get home. And um meditation, um that's why that's why when I when I get hit home from work, the gym, whatnot, I'm all for easy listening music, peaceful environments, meditation. Um, you know, that's what works for me. No, that's what works for me. Um, also listening to music that extracts how I'm feeling. Listening to certain songs to extract those feelings from me. That works for me too. Um, but yeah, I don't collapse when I get home. But depression, fatigue, fleeting thoughts of suicide. Just this past Friday, I was thinking about um, articles that would be written, articles that would be written about me when I mysteriously didn't show up for work one day, and they found out that I had ended my life. You know, those are what I call. Those are thoughts of suicide. Well, yeah. Thoughts of suicide that I have. Um, but again, yeah, that's why meditation, easy listening music, peaceful environments, you know, that helps. Um, Looking confident and having anxiety. Um, there are several times where I've looked, well, I'm not nonverbal. Well, I'm really a non-talker. I'm really a non-talk, really not non-talker. So people really can't tell um, whether I'm confident or not. But this used to happen um, when I was in school, and kind of continued as an adult. if you had to give like a presentation in front of a class, you were nervous, but um, all of a sudden, for about 10 to 15 minutes, there'll be a period of time where you were confident, like, I'm gonna get hit through this. Now you're confident. Then probably about an hour later, you're like, I don't know if I can do this. Then an hour later, you'll be like, it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. Then the next hour, you're like, what? I don't know if I can get hit through this. I don't know if I can get hit through this. Is what I call just say confident anxiety. Confident anxiety. That's what I would say it is. Confident anxiety. Where you're confident 1 minute, but then your anxiety sets in, and then you're not too sure. Um, um, anxiety on the inside, look confident on the outside. Um, confident anxiety is what I would call it. Confident anxiety was what I would call it. Feeling like you have everything. Hold on, let me see. Let me read that again. Looking like you have everything, but yet feeling like you have nothing. Okay. I do have a girlfriend. Blessed. I do have a car. Blessed. I have a roof over my head. Blessed. But yet sometimes you just feel like that you have absolutely nothing. Sometimes you just feel like you have absolutely nothing. Um, these are the lies that depression tells you, despite the fact you have a girlfriend, you have a car, roof over your head. No, depression tells you like, so you don't have nothing. No, you still don't have nothing. You still are nothing, and you'll always be nothing. So, you have everything, and yet depression sometimes makes you feel like a fraud. Make you feel like you have nothing. I know I was reading a workbook about depression. It was giving certain examples, and this lady who worked hard for everything that she had, and she got a promotion, but yet she felt like that she didn't earn it, and she feels like a fraud. That's what depression does to you. No, despite the fact that you worked your ass off for something that you've earned, but yet on the inside, depression is telling you like you're a fraud. You didn't deserve it. So, being surrounded by friends and feeling completely alone. There have been several times where I'm around my friends, my teammates. I felt depressed, and let me just say this. There have been several instances where I've never, ever felt like that I've really belonged. That goes from my family to my teammates to my friends I watch football with. I've never really felt like that I've ever belonged. Um, that's just a truth. Again, from friends to family to my teammates, my people I watch football with. Um, you know, um, I've just never really felt like I've really belonged. There have been several instances where I've really felt like that, and I've told you. Um, for people who watch my channel, I've told you about my friend's birthday party I went into. Went to the birthday party, stayed for about 2 hours, faked like I had a phone call, and left. You know, that was a combination of anxiety and not really feeling like I really belonged. So, um, crying your eyes out while texting okay. Um, while I have not cried my eyes out while texting okay, I have had people who check on me, and when I'm in the middle of a intense, very intense, burning, depressive episode, um, while I'm thinking about suicide, and I'm texting the people who are checking on me like, I'm okay. You know, I'm okay. I'm fine. When inside, that's really not how the case. That's really not how the case. Um, so, yeah. Um, I also came across a poem. Um, this is a poem about depression. Uh, um, depression about blah, 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 blah. A poem about depression in school, and I guess this poem would apply to me as far as algebra class, I guess, but but yeah. Anyway, you are being told to maintain your grades, but how can you do this when motivation fades? You're unable to concentrate and withdraw from your peers. You begin to feel hopeless, swept away by your dreads and fears. The screen undone did disappeared on me, man. See. Screen undone did disappeared on me. Now see, this is what happens when weak signal always comes through. There it goes. Okay. Just because of that, I'm about to restart. You are being told to maintain your grades. But how can you do this when your motivation fades? You're unable to concentrate and withdraw from your peers. You begin to feel hopeless, swept away by your dreads and fears. This feeling of anxiety eventually turns numb. To protect yourself from dwelling on your habits undone, you believe nothing matters and feel trapped in class. I want you to know that this too shall pass. And with that, I would just like to say thank you for subscribing to my channel. Thank you for the comments that you leave. Thank you to all my subscribers. Thank you to my new subscribers. May God bless you all. Thank you for watching my channel, and I will see you next week. Peace out, y'all. God bless.